OKC. They're going up 2-0 against the Timberwolves. I should have made this video earlier, but we are here now today, so it is what it is. And before this freaking game 2, I already had the Thunder winning the series. I was like, there's a potential they sweep them based on how they play. But yeah, I definitely had the Thunder winning the series. I didn't really know what to think prior to the first game, but after watching that game, even just seeing the highlights of that game and seeing people complain about stuff that happened about the game, I came to multiple conclusions. Number one, I feel like Wolves fans are coping. I feel like you're coping, bro. Yes, Shai gets calls. I don't even like Shai like that. He gets calls. He foul ways a little bit. He shot like 14 free throws. He shot like 9 free throws in the first 4 minutes. I forgot. But he shoots free throws, right? But if you just complain about the fact that he shoots free throws and not about what is going on in the game for him to get the free throws, it's like, bro, come on, bro. If you say, oh, he got fouled, or the refs called X amount of fouls, and out of those X fouls, X minus 1 were fraudulent, okay, you have a point. But if you're just blanket statement saying, oh yeah, he shot a bunch of free throws, therefore he's a free throw merchant, it's like, okay. Or therefore the refs have it in for OKC, which why would the refs bet for OKC? It's OKC. Like, what are we doing? Like, oh, they swallowed their whistles for the Nuggets series, but in this series, it's like, bro, come on, bro. Be so for real. They can't not guard that. Two things can be true. Number one, he could be a foul bait a little bit, but also they cannot guard him. They cannot guard him. They can't guard him. They can't. I fear they can't guard him. I'm sorry. I'm not a Shai fan. I fear they cannot guard him. Even in just the highlights I've seen of the shots he was making, freaking bump midi. They were just not guarding that. Where are the double teams at, bro? You have to play ignorant basketball, especially when you're not as talented as the Thunder, which they aren't. Shai, J-Dub, Chet, freaking Caruso off the bench, freaking Lou Dort. The case of Wallace a hooper too, bro. The shooter, the defense, playmaking, and the whole roster that can play make, bro. Like Isaiah Hartenstein, Isaiah Joe, freaking Kenrich Williams too. Jalen Williams, he's not even playing. Like they just have a better team, the more talented team. You just have to play ignorant, bro. Which is they started doing more in this game with Ant driving to the paint. They got a better job of Ant driving to the paint, where the first game he was kind of absent. He was absent for like 90% of the game. This game he was present from the jump. Scoring wise, the shooting was worse for the Julius Randle, which you definitely need Ant and Julius Randle to play good in this series in order to win. To match Shai and J-Dub / Chet, or even Shai, J-Dub, and Chet if they're all playing good, which they have so far. If you're gonna match the top 2 on that team, you need that top 2 on your team to play nice. Yeah, not gonna lie, I feel like OKC versus Denver was the real conference finals, and it ended up being a training arc for OKC, bro. OKC versus Denver was the arc for OKC where it was like, okay, this is the series that teaches the young team how to play, and they're really supposed to lose to the next year to come back, and it's like, oh, battle tested or whatever. They got battle tested within the same playoffs. They won the series, and now they're going against this Wolves team that not really built for the best for Ant talent wise in terms of having like Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert, and they traded away Cat for money reasons or whatever, but then it was like, okay, Ant needs to be the shooter, but as you can see in these games, Ant is not being the shooter. So 1 out of 9 from 3. Yeah, they finished the training arc, and you know what I'm saying, regardless of how you feel about SGA or he flops or whatever, first of all, the man shot 12 for 21. Like, the man shot 12 for 21. He scored 6 more points than Ant in this game. The difference is that SGA shot 1 or 2 from 3. Ant shot 1 or 9 from 3. If that's the type of situation that happens, and you have J-Dub hooping, you know what I'm saying, without getting that many free throws, and you have Chet hooping, you're just not gonna win. You're just not gonna win. You're just not gonna win, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Just stop the cope. They finished the training arc, bro. It is what it is. Rudy Gobert, it's looking bad for you in this series, buddy. It's looking bad for you in this series, buddy. But also that part of that is schematics. You got to change the schematics, bro. You cannot play. Why are you playing drop coverage against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Like, what are we doing? Why are you letting him get to that midi, bro? Every time. They're talking about, oh, they're not letting them guard him. I'm watching these clips. I'm like, he's just getting to that midi every time. He gets to the midi, get the midi, get the midi, It's like, you're going to let him keep getting to the midi. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? And then J-Dub actually playing good in the series. The defense as a whole, they're getting cooked defensively. It's not looking good, buddy. It's looking bad. Now, I hope y'all appreciate the greatness of Nikola Jokic now when you see what's going on with this team, bro. There are people who genuinely believe that Ant is a better player than Shai. For what reason, I don't know. like, what is he better at? Defense, I would say, honestly, they're about even. Like, okay, you can, maybe Ant's a little bit better. He's not a better scorer. He never really has been. But playmaker, obviously, he's not as good. Rebounder, question mark, I guess. Ant gotta have to step up to another level even to match this team and how ignorant this team is defensively. You got to be ignorant. You got to be ignorant defensively too, bro. You got to sell out on Shai and figure out the results after that. Figure out what to do after that. You got to not let him drop 30 on you every game, bro. You got to get him under his season average every game, but under any circumstances, using ignorant basketball. And then on the other side of the ball, you got to be ignorant with them threes, bro. You got to preempt that shooting variance, generate open looks, and try to get into the paint and use that to spread out the floor. Use off-ball actions, because if you cannot dribble around this team like that, bro. You cannot tween, cross, play, like, no, you gotta reduce the amount of moves. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the classics. 3 dribbles max. You know what I'm saying? Past 3 dribbles max, unless you're a star player. And if you're a star player like freaking Ant, or unless you're cooking, you get 4. You know, Julius Randle in the post, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna work, bro. You get 2 dribbles max in the post, pass out, ball movement, cutting, figure it out. Like screens, back screens, flare screens, the other screen, like you figure it out. Like get open shot. I mean, obviously it was way easier said than done. But like if you get an open shot, I don't care who you are, nigga, shoot. I don't care if you Dante DiVincenzo, I don't care if you Terrence Shannon Jr., Mike Conley, I don't care. You got an open 3, nigga, shoot it. You miss, it is what it is. It was a good quality shot. You miss a quality shot. And on the other end, they'll just be ignorant. Be ignorant. Because of all this ignorance that you have to display in order to try to win in theory, you already kind of lost. And I honestly said, like, if they go down, if the Timberwolves go down 0-2, they lost this. They already lost the series. Now that they went out 0-2, they're losing in 4. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got OKC at 4. One of these series is cinema. One of these series is sweep. Thank you. Bye-bye.